morning, ArtTribe. So first and foremost, first and foremost, I'd like to thank all of my beloved patrons who make these videos and foibles possible. I just wanted to let everybody know that I'm going to have to shift my schedule for video uploads and live streams. So beginning after today, I will be streaming on Saturdays on Twitch starting at 1 p.m. Pacific time. I will be uploading for Patreon and YouTube for the first Saturday of every month instead of the first Monday of every month. I don't anticipate this schedule shifting anytime soon, as it's due to a permanent schedule change at my day job. So now that that's out of the way, I am so excited to talk about this project with you. I actually started this pencil drawing several years ago, and it never really matured into the watercolor that I had anticipated it to be, just due to life events and lack of self-discipline and a whole plethora of reasons. This just stayed pencil drawing. So it turned out quite a bit better than I expected it to, and I wonder if it wasn't meant to be painted until now. I certainly don't want to use destiny as a support for not following through with a piece right away, because I do have strong feelings about carrying the momentum of a painting through to the end. But, you know, as the universe would have it, this piece signified both of those lessons for me. So today's topic basically is finish what you start. You know, I go back through your old concepts and finish what you started. I know that I have a pile of great concepts lying in my old sketchbooks that I abandoned because I didn't believe that I could actually do them properly. I think it's common for creators, definitely for myself, to like save their ideas for a day when their skill can live up to them. Though I have a lot to learn, I feel that I have hit a point in my practice where my final product conveys, you know, basically what I intended. So now is the time for me to go back and put the skills I have developed to work, converting that pile of good ideas that I have into a stock of finished work. You know, once you have momentum on a piece, follow it to the end. A painting is in no greater danger for me than when I'm grooving with it and I suddenly hit my first doubt wall. It can happen for innumerable reasons. You know, you could get sick, you could be confused about what colors you want to use next, life events can happen, depression, or in this case, I faced style uncertainty. I began adding heavier lines to my painting and it felt great, it was flowing naturally, and then I started to doubt in the direction I was heading. And my momentum started to slow. I wasn't sure if I wanted it to be more of a painterly, like oil painted style, or if I wanted to push that really heavily illustrated effect. So if you feel the progress of your piece waning, try to identify the source of your doubt and push through it. Just being aware of the source is incredibly helpful, because knowledge truly is power. It is so much easier this way, and it will create a cohesion to your work. I've noticed that even letting a painting go untouched for a few days will ruin the jive, and I will become detached from it, and it becomes so much more difficult to pick it back up again. It leads to like whisperings of self-doubt that I can even achieve a well-developed end, and that leaves me dismayed, and the piece will go stale. And I will likely be too frustrated or intimidated to continue with it, and it will just remain incomplete. This kind of brings me back to the point of finish what you start, but from a slightly different angle than I first mentioned. You need to have finished work to make it as an artist. I had the great pleasure of watching one of Jake Parker's videos on YouTube that taught me this lesson, and I will put that link below. It's called Finished Not Perfect, and it is a great mantra, and I suggest all of you guys watch this video. It is, I think, less than 2 minutes, and it is so powerful. It's a vital practice for anyone, not just visual artists. The more you complete, the more you learn, the more you grow, and the more you live. Finished work is sellable and can be displayed. If you can't make finished work, then how are you supposed to make money? You can't sell work if it's not finished. And that is something that I'm tackling very strongly this year. And backgrounds are important. It's something that I'm learning and practicing to do better. I usually would have just done her and the octopus in the frame and its decorations and stuff, but I probably would not have put much effort into the background. And I am just so happy that I did for this piece because I feel like it created a lot of atmosphere and a more finished looking product. You may purchase prints of this piece in the shop link below. If you want a more in-depth look at my process or to get some juicy extras, you can support my madness on Patreon. I am also streaming on Twitch live on Saturdays, so I will put all of those links below as well. So don't forget to subscribe for my most recent uploads and insights, and thank you so much for watching. Jessica out.